I was interviewed on Russia Today. I'd written a piece about the way Petraeus was talking about finding all these minerals in Afghanistan, and I had written a piece saying there's nothing new about this. This is just part of a propaganda to support the U.S. role there. And I even just suggested that Russia had to have known about these minerals years ago. Every time I said the word Russia, I would get cut off. And 3 times I got cut off. And I actually had to finally, because it was live, insist they let me finish my point. Which is, the United States wasn't the only country that knew about this. Certainly Russia had to know about the results of this.
Well, Paul, let's get back to the main question of why. I mean, bring the New York Times into this.
But I do want to get back to my earlier point, which is the United States isn't the only country that kept quiet about this from 2007. Russia had to know about this. China had to know about these minerals. In fact, the first big mineral contract.
Well, right. It was the Soviet Union back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, these things were studied, decades ago, right? So it's interesting, from the 80s and 90s, then to 2006, then to 2007, then now. So it's sort of it made headlines now, but these surveys have been conducted over decades. And I got to go for now, but I do want to thank you, Paul Jay of the Real News Network, for your analysis today. But I'll give you the last word very briefly.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I get to say this clearly, because each time I raise the issue of Russia and China, I seem to get cut off.